Thinking this morning about that verse in the Bible that says, where God says He promises you that He will never leave you nor forsake you. Because He's not a man that He should lie, I believe that I can take that literally, that we should take that literally, that God will never leave us nor forsake us. And we can obviously do that to Him, and we do it pretty regular because we're human, and the cares of the world and circumstances can do that. We can be distracted and drawn away from Him. That's why we need a perfect one in this relationship, and it's Him. He will never leave us nor forsake us. There's something beyond just the everyday cares, and that is the things we believe. And if your belief is that He will leave you and forsake you when you don't perform up to task, up to the standard that your religion, your denomination, your snake in the pulpit has set for you, then you are by definition intentionally leaving and forsaking Him. I'm not saying He leaves you because of that. Now you've done the bad thing and He'll leave you. I'm just saying that any possibility you have to be in His presence is wiped out by that belief. Because if you believe you step in and out of His presence according to your behavior, good behavior, I'm in fellowship, bad behavior, I'm out of fellowship, then you're forsaking Him. You're leaving Him, and you're never going to have it because you don't believe. By definition, that is unbelief. You're saying, God, I don't believe you. So even though He's there and He's available, He's living His life, you're not allowing yourself to be a part of that life He's living. Because you think that according to this thing you just did, said, thought, you are now out of fellowship with Him and you need to go do the holy sacraments, whatever that might be, to get back into fellowship. So your focus is on about what you're doing as opposed to what He's done, because there is a finality to this statement, I will never leave you nor forsake you. He couldn't just say that. He had to do something to make that possible, because in the garden in the fall, we fell away. We took ourselves out of communion with Him. So He had to do something to make sure that would never happen again, because we couldn't do it. And He did. He shed His own blood. He died on the cross so that there would never be that separation again. Not according to denominations and theology or any of those things. According to Him, according to His work, according to His finished work. Now I'll say it one more time. I don't want to be redundant. When you believe that He leaves you, or that you can step out of fellowship with Him and then get back in, well, both of them are just as evil, then you're showing you don't believe in Him. So you can't know Him. It's impossible to know Him. I'm not saying He leaves you. Of course He doesn't. He's still there. But it'd be like, if you had a friendship and you were convinced that every time you made a mistake, your friend left you. And so even though you could see your friend there, you just made some sin, and until you get down to the special place and do the special thing, your friend is no longer there. You would treat them like they weren't there. Which you can see how that opens up a whole doorway for all the scary sins everyone's afraid of. Whereas when you know He never leaves you, it's not for the purposes of, well, God's watching me. It's like, no, He loves me. He loves me, and it has nothing to do with my behavior or performance, so-called. He's there in the midst of my sin, helping me, teaching me, comforting me, loving me, long-suffering me, showing me these things so that I may have joy and see that perfect love. So that's just a thought for today. In Jesus' name.